Hey guys, I wanted to do kind of a collective eyeshadow haul. If you guys watched kind of my vlogs when Blake was here, you probably saw a couple of these already, but if you haven't seen those, then I'm going to kind of combine all the different eyeshadows that I've gotten recently. Not a ton of stuff, but enough for me to do like a eyeshadow collective haul. So yeah, I'm going to start with stuff that I got at the CCO when I went last week and a half ago, I don't even know. I got a MAC pigment. I know it's technically not an eyeshadow, but I use this as eyeshadow, so I'm adding it in there. And this is in the old packaging, and this is in Spiritualize, and it's this really pretty green color. So again, this is the old packaging. This is only my second full-size pigment, actually, because I love getting pigment samples from like the Beauty Sampler. Check them out; they're a great place to buy pigment samples because usually you won't finish them. But I had to return something to the CCO, and I had to get something else, and my boyfriend actually picked this out. But it's this really pretty green color, really nice. So I'm definitely never gonna finish that, just because it's pretty much impossible to finish, especially a color like this that I'm not gonna wear every single day. But it's definitely a very wearable green, really nice color. So I got that, and at the CCO, this was $13.75. Also at the CCO, I picked up my very first Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and this is one of their chrome eyeshadows. Really nice. Oh, I should probably swatch this, just for those of you who want to know what it looks like, I guess. So I'll swatch this real quick. Ooh. So there's Spiritualize. Really pretty green color, really nice. And then, like I said, this is my first Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, one of the chrome ones, and this is in pewter, and the number is 3. And this was, I think, originally $22, and it was at the CCO for $15.50. But it's really pretty. So, because it's one of the chrome ones, it has this like metallic finish on it. And again, this one is in pewter 3, and it looks like this, and it's so pretty. I love this. Again, Blake actually picked this out. When I'm with Blake, I'm very indecisive. Like, I always want his opinion on things, but look, it's right there, and it's so pretty. It's definitely very metallic. It looks like liquid metal. It's really pretty, and the webcam isn't doing it justice, but it's gorgeous color. Again, my very first Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and I really like it. And for those of you who might not know, these eyeshadows, they pop out of the container. If you have like a palette you want to put this in, it pops out like that, and you just pop it in to the palette, and you're left with this. But obviously I don't have any others, so we're just gonna leave it in here. But yeah, that was my first Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and I really like it. Consistency is really nice, but it is quite pricey, so unless I get it at the CCO. But we'll see. And then I got, this is a drugstore eyeshadow from Maybelline. I picked up the Enchanted Forest quad, and I really like this. And I actually had this in my hand, and I had, I think it's chai latte. Is that what it's called? The chai one, whatever. That's really famous, that everybody really loves. So I had that in my hand, and I was like, I asked Blake, I was like, which one do you like better? And he picked this one, and I went with this one. But I do really like this, because it has colors that I would wear all the time. So obviously these aren't named anything, but this is the Enchanted Forest quad. These 3 I use a lot on a daily basis. This one actually reminds me a lot of MAC's Chocolate Brown pigment, which is my favorite pigment. I love it. It's like that reddish copper brown color, really nice. So I love that. And then this green color, I love green eyeshadows, so definitely right up my alley. I wear this a lot, and I really recommend the Maybelline quads. They are very soft, very pigmented, really easy to use. So I got that, and I'm loving that. And then I got this in the mail recently because I ordered this from Sephora. I saw that they had this on sale for $10. Original price was supposedly $54. I'm not sure about that. But it's the It Girl palette from Stila, and I really like it. Comes with 3 colors. There's no applicators. That's kind of good. I don't have to worry about them falling out, I guess. But it seems like a huge waste of packaging. Look at all that empty space. But comes with 3 colors. This is Lame, and this is Chloe, and this is Kitten, the infamous Kitten. And I don't have Kitten already, I believe you can still get this on the Sephora website for $10, so for those of you who are looking for that, I think that's a great deal. 10 eyeshadows for $10 is awesome, and I know everybody loves Kitten, says you need to have it. Personally, though, I don't think it's that great. I don't know. It's just a shimmery, like, pink color. I mean, it's pretty, yes, and it's pigmented, but it's really frosty. All these colors are pretty frosty. They're really nice colors. It's right there. Really pretty. So that's Kitten, and this is Chloe, and then LeMay. Really nice. For $10, I think it's definitely worth it picking up. For those of you who have been dying to get Kitten, might as well get it in the set because you get Kitten in 2 other colors for $10. I think that's great. So got that from Sephora. And then last but not least, my very first Sugar Pill eyeshadow. I actually got this as a sample from myshimmer.com. Check out that website. It's a great website to do a review on, and I'm really glad that they did because I really, really like this eyeshadow. So here's the packaging. Very, very cute. It says Sugar Pill, and then this color is Midori. Really pretty, and the packaging looks a lot like the Ulta single eyeshadows, except obviously the Ulta ones aren't in black on the bottom, but it's very similar packaging to that if you've ever seen it. And you get a good amount of products in here. This is 0.14 ounces of product, or 4 grams. Really nice. Again, I love green eyeshadow, so I was really happy with this one. Super pigmented. Like, look at that. Whoops, there you go. Very true to color. Very, very pigmented, very soft. It's right there. This is like a grass, like AstroTurf green, I think. It's really pretty. I really like this. I definitely want more. They're really nice. I'll post the link for the Sugar Pill website as well if you're interested. Tons of other colors. If green isn't the color for you, this is really nice. They have other colors, but really vibrant colors, very pigmented, like I said. Look at that. That's awesome. Really soft, easy to blend too, which I really like. I'm not wearing it today. Maybe I should pop it on. Let's see. Let's see. Can't hurt. I love green. Green to me is pretty, like, neutral, but because you can just add it. Like, I'm wearing just neutral colors on my eyes right now, and then I'm just adding a little bit of this to the crease. Didn't really think about it. I just stuck it in there, and I think it looks pretty good. Just to show you, I think that green is pretty neutral. And this isn't going to show up as green because, again, I'm putting it over some neutral eyeshadows. I'm just doing it really lightly, but my lighting is off. But yeah, that's that. So I really like it. Again, very versatile. Just pop it on really easy. I know it's like a bright, shocking green, but look, you can layer it over neutrals and it looks really nice together. Blends really, really well. So like that. And that's pretty much all of the eyeshadows that I've gotten recently. Very happy. I've been on an eyeshadow kick. And I really like it. Been going more for colors that I can wear a lot more often. I love the idea of like palettes like this. Again, I'm going on vacation really soon. Probably do a video on the makeup that I'm going to take with me. But I want something that I can take with me that I can use many different ways. And palettes are great for that because you can just interchange these colors. And I think it's great. So that's my little collective eyeshadow haul. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!